the BBC has responded to critics slamming plans for a new drama recalling the events of the Grenfell Tower tragedy which took the lives of 72 people died. 2 later died in hospital, with more than 70 injured and 223 escaping the 24-story block of flats in North Kensington. In February this year, the BBC commissioned Grenfell, a forthcoming drama based on 5 years of research, with insight from public sources and inquiry hearings. Told from multiple perspectives, the 3-part series will shine a light on the human stories of those caught up in the tragedy. However, residents and families of those who lost their lives have hit back at the plans, with a change.org petition having gathered more than 57,000 signatures at the time of writing. The petition was started by Cecilia Corzo, who said, "The BBC has decided that they wish to recreate the brutal events for their own entertainment purposes, claiming under the guise that they will spread awareness with the permission of the residents and survivors. I am one of these residents of Lancaster West Estate and I have never been contacted by the BBC, nor did they respect the wishes of the survivors who had been contacted a few years ago and were deeply offended by the proposal of such a drama show. However, the BBC believes they are above respecting the actual community affected in search of gaining views through sensationalism. It makes me sick to my stomach that the most disturbing and traumatic night of our lives will be made into a TV show that people across the country will watch from the comforts of their homes with a cup of tea. This is not a fictional story, these are real events affecting real people." The BBC said producers had spoken to many people in the course of their research from every group affected, including survivors, bereaved, next of kin, families and friends, firefighters, ambulance workers, doctors and nurses in local hospitals, mental health workers, volunteers who helped on the night and in the days that followed the fire. They also spoke to faith leaders in the area, local club managers and staff who opened their doors to survivors, politicians, civil servants, housing experts, industry representatives, local housing department workers, pressure groups and lawyers. Don't miss. Piers Morgan rages at Harry for damaging monarchy in fresh attack. Video, relive Paul O'Grady's iconic royal variety dance with Cilla Black. Insight, poll, should Philip Schofield be replaced on This Morning? Poll, they explained the team making the drama attended every day of the inquiry, with the actual events of the day itself forming a relatively small part of the overall drama. The BBC told Express.co.uk, "We are extremely mindful of the impact that a project of this nature can have on those whose lives have been personally affected by Grenfell, and this factual drama will be made with the utmost sensitivity and respect." Producers were in touch with many community groups and individuals before the series was announced and have interviewed a wide range of people over an extended period of time. Writer and director Peter Kosminski won't start writing until after the inquiry delivers its final report. The drama will draw on over 5 years of detailed research and will encompass the months leading up to the fire, its immediate aftermath and the period since, including the accommodation and rehousing issues faced by survivors and families. It will ask how this terrible tragedy was able to occur, and what we can learn to ensure the events at Grenfell can never happen again. Writer and director Peter Kosminski said at the time of the commission, "Occasionally, events occur in our national story which touch us all. The fire at Grenfell Tower is such an event. We remember what we were doing when we heard about it, remember the pictures, the saturation coverage. And yet, despite this, despite the many newspaper pages and TV hours devoted to the story, we may be left with a less than clear sense of exactly what happened, what went wrong." In our drama, we attempt to pick our way through hours of public testimony, as well as original interviews conducted by our team, to reach the heart of this catastrophe, how such a thing can have happened, how we can avoid it ever happening again.